So today we are trying to analyze data for a sample superstore, like is a sample superstore site. So we start by importing the libraries. We import pandas library, matplot library, seaborn library, and also we set the maximum columns as 30 because there are a number of columns that are set for the superstore CSV file. So, and then we load the data set to a pandas data frame using the second cell, and then we display it to the screen for previewing purposes. So now we need to check the data and check the dimension of the data using the shape attribute. In this case, we can see that there are 9,994 rows and 13 columns, which will be used as features and one as a label. So to display the values, we use the store.head to display the first 5 values. For example, in the first one, in the first row, the second class, ship mode, segment consumer, country United States, city Henderson, state Kentucky, postal code 42420, region South, category furniture, subcategory bookcases, and sales 261.96, quantity 2, discount 00, and profit 41. So we need to check the columns that are in the table. We just use the columns attribute and it displays the columns that are in the table. And then we also need to check the data types that are for the different columns. In this case, you can see that postal code is int64 and sales is floor64, quantity is int64, discount is floor64, and profit is floor64. The others are objects. So then we describe the data to check the count, mean, standard deviation, minimum, and then the maximum values. So then from there we prepare the data by renaming the columns. For example, postal code, because it has a space between, you can remove the space using an underscore, and ship mode also has a space, so we can remove the space using an underscore. Then we drop the country column because it's a constant, and then we check for missing values. In this case, there are no missing values. And also then we start analyzing. We start now using the data to answer some questions. In this case, we are checking whether the profit is less than 100 to identify loss-making products. So in this case, after analyzing, we have found that there are 1,871 products that have made a loss. So we display them in a new table, in a new pandas data frame, and then we visualize the cities with the highest quantity of loss-making products. So we use this bar plot to display the cities that are making losses. This is the bar plot. And then we also check the products with the highest losses. So these are the products, like binders in this case had the highest losses. And then we then use the group by to group the products that have a loss of more than 100 and use it to create a bar chart. So these are the products that have a loss of more than 100. Tables have the highest losses, followed by binders and bookcases. Then we preview the table again to cross-check the values. Then we drop some other unused columns, in this case city, state, subcategory, sales, quantity, discount, profit. So this brings them down to these 5 columns, city, state, subcategory, sales, quantity, discount, profit, and it drops the other columns such as segment, ship mode, postal code, and others. Then we determine the products that have a discount of greater than 25%. In this case, these are the products that have a discount of more than 25%, and it in case that the business may be making a loss by selling the items. And then find the sum of product losses. In this case, appliances had, for example, a loss of 8,629, and binders are the ones that had the greatest loss because they had a loss of 38,510.4964. Thank you.